Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another video. Sorry it's been so long. Just been like super busy / run out of content / the weather's just been pretty bad, to be honest, to do some local content. But anywho, welcome back. And this video, the beginning is gonna be kind of a little all over the place, and then we got an event today. It's called Northwest Nights. It's like a kind of like a streetcar drag racing event. It's gonna be my first time actually running my car at the track, so that'll be fun. So let's see how that ends up going. But here at Ricky's place again, you guys, I don't think you've seen this car yet. This is our buddy Matt's Eclipse. It's kind of a gem. He got it for a steal. It's super clean. Pretty much just gotta put it back together for engine wise. Let's see if I can pop this. There's no latch. He got a 16G for it, so it's gonna be a mild street build. This is his first DSM chassis, so he's gonna kind of figure it out on the car before he wants to make more power for it. But yeah, this thing super clean. 72K on the chassis. It is all gray interior. He had the O'Reilly special seats, got rid of those, put a stock one back in for now. But this thing's pretty sick. And then me and Ricky ended up buying another DSM. I think we have like 5 now total, but here's this one, which was repainted. It's a 2GA Talon, and this guy ended up getting some black interior in it. So it's got the black console, black leather seats, some panels. It still does have the gray dash. Thing's all still torn apart. This is gonna be one of our cars that we're gonna sell, actually. So we ended up getting this one for pretty cheap, and it had a built transmission and a built bottom end. So there's a 7-bolt in it. Me and Ricky just split the car. I took the built transmission and transfer case. He took the built bottom end. And then we have another Talon that I don't know if I've put on the channel or not, back in Alaska. And that one has a stock 7-bolt in it. So we're gonna take that. That car is actually pretty nice. It just has a really rusty rear quarter like rocker, typical DSM stuff. So it's pretty much useless. So I'm turning to a parts car, so probably gonna sell the all-wheel drive swap on it, whatever we can off of it, and then use whatever we can to put this together. Probably gonna sell this one, so it'll be an all-wheel drive 5-speed. This is a GST Vert that's missing a couple things. This is another GSX to possibly put back together. We got our Bryce's Evo here going back together. He ended up getting a top mount 35R setup for it for pretty cheap, so that's pretty cool. And then last but not least, we got the old girl right here. I'm gonna be very surprised if this thing doesn't blow up. So she's got over 195K on it. This thing's been on an insane amount of road trips, multiple times between Oregon and Alaska and Florida and Arizona, and yeah, just back and forth and all sorts of stuff. Anyways, if you guys didn't know, this was my first car. So me not knowing how to drive manual or nothing, young 15-year-old child learned on this car. So basically what I'm getting at is I beat the crap out of it for 9 years straight, and she still works. So it's been good to me. Everyone's like, DSMs are unreliable. She hasn't really done anything too terrible to me. As far as all the big things, I mean, right when I bought it, the day I got my license, I blew up the turbo. It was an eBay 16G, so I don't know if I really blame the DSM on that one. And then I blew a hole in the transmission in Arizona at a car show. Launched it, did a little burnout, had some wheel hop, rode it out, diff nicked the case, shot a hole in it. Technically still ran and drove, like it just lost oil, so whatever. But that transmission originally would like pop out of reverse and shit, so who cares? I guess that was a blessing in disguise. Got this new transmission for like 150 bucks, so that was no big deal. The longest it was ever down was like a month and a half, and that was for a crankshaft position sensor, and that was just because I had no idea how to diagnose that. I never even plugged in the scanner to check for codes or nothing, but I ended up figuring that one out, and yeah, that was pretty much it. Still stock motor, 195,000. This is my 4th turbo setup over. So my first 16G was eBay, made like 12 psi, and yeah, I blew that one at that. Well, I kind of cleaned it up last time I was here. Did a little bit of prep for the race event. Pretty official. Got that battery tied down. Never had that before. Just cleaned some stuff up. I got to mount the power steering back, put a bracket on, which I got to do today. But let's see if it starts up. I think it's been sitting for like 2 or 3 weeks, so it's probably dead. But we'll see. Well, before, you can't hear me though. Another thing I'll do, which I'm going to make a different video on, I just didn't have time to last time, is I got the Brembos on this thing. So we got the Evo rears. They need paint. They're kind of ugh, but CTSV fronts. You should have seen the difference on the size of these things compared to the stock ones. I think I have some pictures and stuff I'll put in the brake video when I do it. But yeah, so this thing stops now. The only thing left is to finish up the all-wheel drive swap. I still have a couple other things to do to the car, but she's coming along. I'm picking up another DSM that has a built bottom end, but it spun a bearing. So I'm hoping the bearing spun on the crank and not the rod, and then I could throw the rods and pistons into this thing. Finally get head studs. It doesn't even have head studs, and this is my 3rd turbo running over 20 pounds on this thing. That's what I'm saying, dude. She's been a trooper. But anyways, so yeah, let's see if we can get this thing started up here. The lights came on. Hell yeah. Well, I guess it better have started up. I spent 200 bucks on that fucking battery. Superstar. Pissed me off. Oh well. I'm excited. I'm gonna try to get a lot of footage from racing, obviously, internally and externally. Like I said, so it's like a street car event. It's kind of just like you call people out. So I'm gonna see somebody be like, how much power does your car make? Be like, mine's around 350 to 400. Do you make that? Let's race. And then just race. I'm probably only gonna do rolls because there's a very good chance that I'll snap an axle if I try to launch this thing. I don't even know if I'm gonna do a burnout. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it blew up. It's made at 195K, 9 years of abuse from a child. It'll be fun. We'll see. I'm gonna try to get as much content as I can. So I don't know how fun or boring racing content's gonna be, but oh no. We need to mess with the cold start tune. Well, I guess it's been like 3 weeks since she started, so that ain't no big deal. the event. Probably out here for like about 2 hours or so before the rain rolled in. It started raining. Everybody's kind of hooning down there. Maybe try to go get some footage here in a bit. But the car did good. I raced my buddy's Galant twice. I ran a turbo EG6 once. I got the videos for those. I'll probably post those up, but this is a vlog. He's trying to, David's trying to record me vlogging. Leave me alone, bro. But yeah, no, car did good. I didn't take an L, home 3 for 3, but the EG6 race was pretty close. He had the hit on me, and then I back halved him. So cool little lineup. The DSM, I signed up for 375 is what I said, and I've raced 300 400 horsepower cars, so it was fun. This is Chris's Evo. It's like the 5-600. Here's the Galant. A couple more spectator cars, but I didn't get a chance to run the Mustang. He's somewhere in the mid 400s. That would have been fun, but maybe tomorrow if the rain's not here super bad. But it's been fun. Like, there's a 350Z Hoonin. Well, we're setting up camp. Gonna eat some food, enjoy the rest of the night, and I'll probably catch you guys in the morning.